What's up guys, Julian Goldie here, and in today's video I'm going to teach you the top local SEO ranking factors so that you can get more leads, traffic and sales to your website. Now if you want to increase your rankings, make sure you subscribe as well for more local SEO videos that will help you grow your local business. Now let's just jump straight in. So when it comes to ranking your website and your local business, this comes down to two different types of rankings, right? So you've got your Google Maps listings, your Google My Business listings, and these are basically the map packs, right? So when you search in a keyword on Google and you see the maps appear with all these different businesses listed, that's one way of ranking on Google for local SEO. And then you also have the organic listings, which are different to map packs because visitors will click from Google straight to your website. So you have Google My Business listings and you also have the organic listings taking traffic straight to your site. Now, when it comes to local SEO, there's several ranking factors, but not all of them are weighted equally, right? So there's certain ranking factors that are more important than others, which brings me on to the first ranking factor, which is on-page SEO. Now, what does this mean? Well, basically, this is the content on your site and how it's optimized to make sure that it's targeting relevant customers and to make sure that your content is ranking. So how do you optimize your on-page SEO? Well, first of all, you have to target the right keywords. If you don't do your keyword research up front when it comes to local SEO, you won't rank for anything relevant. So what does this mean? Well, you should think, right, what are customers searching on Google in my local area that will bring them to my website? For example, right, they might be searching for the best plumber in New York. They might be searching for the best pizza restaurant in Virginia. Whatever it is, you have to think, right, how can I create content on my website and how can I target the right keywords that will bring local customers to my site? Now you can use tools like Ahrefs, you could just look at the autocomplete fields on Google. However you want to do it, you need to do your keyword research up front and make sure your on-page content is optimized. Now what else you need to do? Well, you also need to make sure that when you target these keywords, you put it in your title, your meta description, your meta title, and basically make sure that Google can quickly scan the page and see, right, this page is targeting this keyword. So when people search it on Google, we're going to rank this page higher up the listings. Now, there's other factors too, right? So when you're creating the content, you need to be thinking, what questions does my customer have when they land on my page? And how can I make sure that I create content tailored to them? Because if you don't answer the questions that customers are looking for, then chances are they're just going to land on your page and bounce straight off. And that brings me on to another ranking factor, which is behavioral, right? And what I mean by this is, how do people engage and how do people view your content? Do they like it? Do they enjoy reading it? Do they stay on the page for a long time and look at all the other pieces of content on your website? Or do they land on the page and they think, right, this is crap, it doesn't even make sense, or it doesn't answer my questions, so I'm going to jump off and find the next competitor on Google that will actually help answer my questions. So this is why it's so important to think not just, right, how do I optimize my website on page, but how do I keep people there? How do I keep people engaged? How do I create the best content for local customers to make sure that they actually stay on my website and take action? And this also comes down to something called conversion rate optimization, right? So you want to make sure that you're converting all the visitors to your site into sales and convert those leads and traffic and eyeballs into money for your website, because there's no point ranking number one if you don't convert that traffic into money, right? So how can you improve the behavioral ranking factors for SEO? Well, first of all, increase your page speed, right? You can use tools like NitroPack, for example, and they will increase your page speed, which means if your website loads faster, people don't have to wait as long for your content to load. They can read it quicker, they can engage with it quicker. Otherwise, if it takes too long to load, they're just going to jump straight off the page. Now, what else can you do? Well, you also have to think, right, how can I make sure that it's as easy as possible for people to take action on my site? How can I make sure that when they land on the site, they know, right, I can just click this button, make a phone call to this business and book in my next appointment? Think like that, right? Think, what call to action, what route do I want my customer to take when they land on the page? For example, if you check out my local SEO business, you can see that the website is clearly optimized to make sure that customers book in a call. And that's exactly what we want people to do when they land on the page. So for your business, think, right, what do I want people who land on my website to do next? What's the call to action that should be very clear? Now, another hugely important ranking factor for local SEO is links. And if you don't know what backlinks are, well, these are basically the clickable text from one website to another. And Google sees this as an extremely important ranking factor. In fact, if you don't have backlinks and your competitor does, chances are they're going to outrank you. So you need to get them to your site. Now, a mistake a lot of people do when it comes to link building is they focus on quantity, not quality. And that's the wrong strategy to take. You really need to focus on quality backlinks that are actually contextually relevant to your site, that are locationally relevant to your site, that have the right sort of anchor text pointing to you, and make sure those backlinks aren't coming from spammy sites that will do more harm than good to your SEO rankings. Because the thing is, Google's looking for signals to externally validate the fact that your content is good, that your content is relevant. So if you get backlinks from really high quality websites, then that will go a long way in signaling to Google that you're trustworthy, that you're authoritative, and that the content you're producing is very credible. Now, you could approach websites in your local area or partners or suppliers you work with and ask them to link to your content. You could focus on your local chamber of commerce. You could even find community-run projects in your area that you help out with and ask them to link to you too. But whatever you do, you need to focus on quality, relevance, proximity, and make sure that you're getting backlinks from authoritative websites. Now, another important ranking factor, especially when it comes to maps listings on Google, is your reviews. And not just getting high reviews, but also focusing on the sentiment of text in those reviews, right? So if someone speaks positively about your brand on Google Maps, then that helps in not just increasing your rankings with a local SEO, but also converting the people that see that review into paying customers. And also make sure that you're getting plenty of reviews in. Now, you could encourage your customers to leave reviews. You could ask them to leave a review. As long as you're not trying to influence or manipulate what they say, and you're just focusing on getting great reviews by providing a great product or a great service, then this will go a long way in helping improve your local SEO listings. And reviews really are the most powerful social proof for your business. These are the best selling tools for your site. So if you can get more high quality reviews, if you can encourage customers to leave reviews, and if you're providing a great service, then this will have a huge impact on not just your search rankings, but also getting more customers through the door. The final ranking factor that I'll talk about for a local SEO is citations. Now, citations, they're not a huge ranking factor, but they do matter. And what I mean by this is these are basically business directories. So when you see a site listed on Yelp, for example, and you see their name, their address, a phone number, that is a citation. Now, citations aren't hugely important. You shouldn't spend the majority of your time on them, but at the same time, it does help to have these consistently listed across the internet, especially on sites like Yelp, where customers still go to these sites to find business recommendations. So if you can get listed on there, not only is it going to help your SEO rankings, but also it will help attract more customers to your site. If you want to find out what citations to use, then you could look at your competitors' citation backlink profile. You could find the top directories in your local area or industry relevant citations. For example, if you're a plumber, you could find citations around plumbers, and just spend some time making sure that you get citations, that they're relevant to your industry and your site, and that you get some location relevant ones too. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you. You now know the top local SEO ranking factors to make sure that you can get more leads, traffic, and sales to your local business. Now, when it comes to SEO, you don't have to get it perfect overnight. It does take a lot of work, but if you can continually improve every day, every week, every month, then this will have a huge impact on your site and the future success of your business. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And by the way, I do run a local SEO agency. So if you want to get more traffic, more leads, more sales to your business, if you want to grow your revenue, your profits, then make sure you book in a call. That's at GoldieLocalSEO.com. You can book in a free consultation call and we'll teach you exactly how to increase the amount of traffic and sales to your website with local SEO. That's at GoldieLocalSEO.com. Just click book a call and you can book a call instantly with us to increase your SEO rankings. Thanks for watching.